What is going on, guys? This is D.T.B, aka 1X999, and welcome back to Dream Daddy. It's Valentine's Day. I'm Valentine's out of my A, and I am ready to finally get me a man, a Dream Daddy. My beautiful silver fox needs a man. So we are getting back into this. And last time I had a little vote thing to see who to pick. But it's cool, nobody voted on it. Guys need to like, comment, and subscribe, and get the bell. Come on. It's Valentine's Day. Share the love. Feel the love. Feel the love to follow. Anyway, I know who I was going to pick anyway. And I think a lot of people know who I was going to pick. This is the last time I played it. My God. Let's get it.
Welcome. You've got dads.
And of course, again, Amanda, my Mandy Pandy. I love her. Anyway, I know who I was going to pick. And I really thought about this pretty hard because it's between my Bear Grylls, my Matt. I don't want Craig. I don't want Craig. Damien is another one. I think the three I'm not interested in would be Craig, Damien, Joseph, and Robert. Only because too fast. This man is married, for God's sakes. Well, he's not. I don't know what he is. A little too high in quality for my taste. And then I just don't care for the California thing. You know how they talk with an inflection around every sentence? Yeah, I'm not for that. So we are going to start with Matt. Because it was between Matt, Brian, and Hugh. Now, if I navigate to Matt's dad book page and type out a message, let's do it. Hey, man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out sooner. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear a ding and see Matt's response. Hey, dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Sound Garden. Want to come out? I think for a moment. What's a Sound Garden? It's a concert venue, but also a band that a lot of people listened to back when it was cool to have soul patches. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? Oh, you're ready. Darn it, I turned that heater off. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on my screen. Another message. Pup is also playing tonight. Cool little Indian pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be fun. Sorry, my heater's going. I didn't know you were allowed to string that many words together and to describe a band. Whatever, let's get out of our comfort zone. I think this is more of your comfort zone. I log off the dad book and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtracked decades through memories and deemed jean jacket and moral panic over teenage turn to the occult. Oh God, I had a mullet back then. Oh God, I thought I was cool. Oh God, other people thought it was cool. I finally remembered the strange 80s prop rock. I used to listen to the mentally envision all of the airbrush vans and the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Good question. And I meant because serial killers were like... Never mind. Okay, so, I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do I even do at a concert now? Spend most of the days pacing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought it was cool. The latest relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over to see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Her eyes are a little puffy, almost as if she's been crying. Uh-oh. Hey, what's wrong, Panda? I love that. I'm so gonna cosplay as her. I'm so gonna cosplay as her. Amanda Panda. Gonna make me name a daughter if I ever had a daughter. Amanda, just to call her Amanda Panda now. Anyway.
I'm fine.
Oh, nothing. I'm fine. Oh, I heard her. I'm fine. I just got sad because I realized society collectively refuses to take pop music seriously, despite the fact that some of the most interesting musical advocates are coming out of that genre. I think it's just yet another thing that we write off because we can't take young women or their interests seriously. You sure that's all you're upset about? You have to tell me what's actually wrong. That's pretty messed up. Sure that's all you're upset about? Is there, anything going on? I just wanted to know that I'm here for you and I'll always be here for you. Whether you need a shoulder to cry on or a strong dad to kick someone's butt, I'm only a phone call away. Thanks, Popsicle Hall. I appreciate that. I don't want to pressure her into telling me. When she's ready to tell me, she will tell me. But right now, she obviously is not in the mood, so being there for her would be better than just trying to interrogate her. But I'm fine, really. I'm not convinced, but I'll stop badgering her about it. I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Yeah. Exactly. Anyway, what's up? Mena, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is going to be a long night. Ouch. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert. And I don't think I've been to one since you were born.
Aww.
Yeah, you have. You took me to one once when I was 12, remember? Suddenly overwhelmed by the memory of the sea of screaming preteens. Oh God. I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in a line so that you could get a good spot. Then you cried and screamed the whole time. God, I remember camping out at concerts to get tickets so I can be in front. I remember those days.
Huh?
I was all about bands back then. Dad, it was so much more than that. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, well, you're not ashamed. You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and a car and cry a lot. And you'll fit right in. Baby girl, I love you. Anyway. Don't throw shit on stage. It's actually really rude. Well, it's at the smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that there'll be a punk band. Like DIY, gutter punk, trashy, straight edge, mosh pits. That was me. Come on, Dad. Give me something to work with here. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk?
Alright.
I made that one up. See? If I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? It's not like Christian rock, is it? He said that they're Canadian punk? Oh yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradicting to you? I don't see friendship and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big jeer. That might not be as dangerous as you think it is. It's because so much more than just countercultural rebellion. What I'm trying to say is just enjoy the music. Feel the beat. Get into it. No? Can't dance? All you gotta do is that two-step. That side. Goes with everything. Got just two-step. Then you work your way to something else. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything. That was me. I was so old for the mosh pits. Well, that's comforting. And if a strange dude in a set your goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. And definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him. Afterwards, where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What?
Oh.
Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. The fuck? I show up at the coffee shop at 8, and what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front, locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Well, it's been a while. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Ready? I was born ready. Yes, of course, I definitely know what I'm talking about. Well, it's been a while, be honest. Oh, man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pets Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and screams and cries? Yeah.
Hey.
I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Stay strong.
Hey.
But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is going to be awesome. Just hang with me, Leo, and you'll be good. This scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Who the fuck is Leo? Quick question. Oh, wait, I am Leo. What the hell is wrong with me? I'm like, wait, there's a third? Shoot. I'm sorry. It's been a minute. What is scene? Matt laughs out a tiny laugh.
Oh.
Sorry. It's just weird because scene can't describe a music scene as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but can also describe a genre of music. Genre no one wants to admit they were into. This man is going to help me become better at it being illiterate. I'm so illiterate, I'm not going to lie. I don't care. I am very illiterate. Matt looks off into the middle distance. He says nothing, but I can tell he's thinking, never again. That's confusing.
Hey, yeah.
You'll get it. The important thing tonight, mon chéri, is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. I don't have a Louisiana accent, I'm sorry. After waiting in a short line to get in, we finally find ourselves in a small venue with the stage at one end and a bar at the other. Most people here are close to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. My wanting youth is showing. I am suddenly aware of the mortality. When were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-Punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it.
Huh?
The younger kid runs up and high-fives Matt. Kid runs off and Matt turns to me shrugging. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too.
Hey.
I like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. Why are we at a concert? So you're like a deer in the headlights? Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of the sunlight to take a nap?
Hey.
That's my favorite thing to do. See, click, my guy. God, Cajun all day. This man is straight Louisiana, though. I'm telling you, people will say baby a lot in Louisiana. And it's not that they're hitting on you. That's literally just how they talk. I've been in Louisiana. Lived next to it. I was in Texas. A couple other people noticed that Matt in the crowd and yell, hey, as well.
Hey.
Matt waves and hugs a couple of people. You would think this man is performing. Seems really in his element.
Hey.
Matt turns his attention back to me. I am so afraid of all of these people. Oh? Let's go grab a beer. Bud Light Platinum, here we come. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, where a couple of the older concert goers hang out. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him.
Hey.
Seems like you're a popular guy out here.
Oh.
Yeah. I got to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot.
Hey.
But it's time like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I ran out of stuff to talk about.
Hey, dude.
And then because kneeling aware of where my hands are, and that there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. What the fuck? We're still talking about being worried about crowds, aren't we, Matt? Cause I mean, goddamn. Yeah. God damn it, where do I put my tongue?
Oh!
See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. Hey! Look, babe, I know it's Valentine's Day, baby, but calm down. Oh, god damn it.
Hey.
I ain't got no coffee here today. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people wouldn't want to admit that they listen to it. Let's check out the merch.
Hey.
Bruh, look at this dude.
Okay. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner of the room where a crusty-looking teenager guards the selective of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Hops up on his chair? Please, don't hop up on your chair. Sit back down. Step on up, get your merch here. I got t-shirts, I got tank tops, I got all gifts and combinations. A discreet and concert goer of considerable taste might want you. Look at my belly button. I gesture to myself, my face flushes red. Yes, you look like a fellow who knows their music. How's about a fine 12-inch long-playing vinyl record made in Detroit by Pub Canada's premium punk rock outfit? Bruh. Tell yo ho, good sir. Please stop yelling at me. I don't know how to react to this man. Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiasm salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicion of equal parts. How can I, consumer of your finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true in spirit? A fine question from a discreet pardon. You like that? Okay. Petal, you can give it a rest. T knobs off the chair and takes a seat. Friendly looking lost, so I figured I'd give him an old razzle dazzle. How the hell are ya, Matt?
Hey.
Day by day, my man. The fuck are you wearing? They do that thing where they high five but also turn into a hug.
Hey.
Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I could make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your butt?
Hey.
That's Leo, though I bring out to a concert, pal. Harold leans close to Matt. Is Leo cool, bruh? Matt eyes me. I am back. Cracks a smile. Yeah. Pedal brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! Not sure what to say, but give that Consti 2 pats on the back as is customary in our society for people you don't know super well, but still want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Padlo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man, when are we starting our witch house meeting?
Oh.
You know, I'm out of the game. It's a shame. You know. Would have Slade. You know, Vacan Vial? Does that say Vacan Vial? How Slade once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band shirts. We got the sickest logo. Matt and Pedal talk. Is it Padlo? Pablo. Lord, I said pedal. I was saying pedal. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check the merch. These shirts are really nice.
Oh.
Looks like the opener's coming on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey, dude.
What's up? Matt and I walk over to the stage where the crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a Horace chord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung behind his back. Hey, what's up, everyone? We're Jonathan Jones in the Speakeasy Choir. What the fuck? My name's Daniel. Thank you and good night. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? If he fails, if I succeed, can't take away my dignity. Without time to respond, the band starts playing. The most cacophone noise I've ever heard. Sexual chocolate! What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. I believe the children are the future. Thank you. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Thanks! Put the earplugs in and do whatever the hell is assaulting my ears gets a lot of quieter. For a band this bad, it sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters?
Hey.
Jesus, did the silliest just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the song, and I don't think one of the band members' jobs is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? So you go to a lot of concerts out here, huh? What? Stop it. He can't hear me, so I just stop and try to enjoy the music. Don't worry, there's nothing in it. Gotcha. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing? This same song. 10 minutes, 20, a year. What are you, Beck? Eventually, said it. But only after the drummer sprains his ankle during the saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he was carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pulled out our earplugs. Man, that was something. I promise, pup, is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get answered to.
Hey.
Oh yeah. He sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Hey.
Let's grab another beer. Please. I need to be drunk. Matt and I work our way out of the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people fill the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. We grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot, but there are so many people that I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excitement, concertgoers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop looking around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? Oh my god, I'm being dramatic. What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if suddenly my hand reaches out and grabs me and It's Matt.
Hey.
Almost lost you, buddy. Her got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. Takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. Aw, Matt, sweetie, look at your little Kingdom Hearts tattoo. Cute. I can feel myself blushing a little. Finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh?
Hey.
Yeah, pubs really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot?
Hey.
Oh yeah, it's one of the most absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and concerts with it, but when you're in a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way that you are, that's magic. Suddenly have an urge to pee. Curse these tiny bad dad bladder. Curse it. I've never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. Squeezed my way out of the crowd towards the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going halfway across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. So proud of her. I make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap. People that were instantly mingling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pub plays their first song. How am I going to find Matt now? Try not to make assumptions about people. Oh my god, a mini game? Everyone's rushing to the main stage to watch Pub play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I gotta get through without being trampled by all those rowdy youths. Wait, what? Do I WASD?
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch.
I love it!
But their systems are seriously broken. What a bitch.
This is
So
fun.
we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID? To
I'm having a ball.
streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Keep going, straight line, baby.
That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP.
Run!
The song is great and the video is tight. Yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics.
I
into
love
them.
this.
It's really
This
cool,
is so
but it's
fun.
kind of hard to explain right now, but
No!
you'll get it, I promise. You should really
Go,
check
Dream
it out.
Daddy! Go, Leo, go! Oh
So
shit.
we
No!
added the
Damn.
song
Wipe out.
that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than
Hey!
content ID?
I did pretty good.
Streamers
I
and
got
let's
an A.
players,
That
I
is so
have one
funny.
decree.
I love that.
Please check out
After
the
searching
band
and searching, I
called
realized
Pup
it's
and their
impossible.
song
I'll never be
DVP.
able to find Matt in the sea of subculture. I guess I'll just camp out here.
But really,
I watch Pup is set by
content ID
the
demands a
lonesome out
serious
next to a bunch
convo.
of hip 20-somethings.
But is this the
I can
time
tell
or
they're
place
judging
to
my
talk
clothes, and
about
I
it?
want so
Oh,
badly to
no.
grab them by the shoulders
This
and
is a
explain
dating
my
sim
useless
about
and
getting
utility
with
pockets.
dads, no
But I
less.
tried to focus on the concert.
Oh God, how did we get here? What
Man,
are
I-
we doing? What a mess.
Man, I wish Matt were here. This is funny. Show finally ends, and I wait for Matt outside. After a minute or two, Matt spots me.
Oh.
Dude! Sure, alright, cipher. Sorry, I lost you back
Oh.
there. It's all good. Wasn't it a great show? Totally. Would have been more fun with you, though.
Hey.
Well, next time I guess we'll just have to hold hands the whole time so we don't lose each other, huh? I laugh. Am I blushing?
Oh.
You hungry? Starving.
Hey.
Follow me. Ah, man, I screwed that up. I got an A, though. I love that song. How did we end up doing this song about Dream Daddy made a mess? Matt and I walked into a tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in the corner booth.
Oh.
So there I am, Pitt trying to explain the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's actually seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which constantly was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go.
Oh.
It's the end for me, right? Then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms. And just like that, I'm crowded surfing away from him in slow motion. Should have seen the look on his face.
Hey.
Bought him a beer afterwards and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you that Punk's not dead. It's just drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get to see all those amazing concerts?
Oh.
Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel around the States. Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for anything. That's good. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. That's why music is more important than politics, as much as people don't want to admit it. People listen to people when they sing more than they listen to people that are on the news and stuff. That's why they end up getting assassinated. I got that feeling. Plenty of friends and people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mom's been raising him on her own, and you can tell that it's been tough on both of them. I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. It's really nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for each other. Amen. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey, yeah.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. My son's in percussion. I understand. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies are super quiet. Photography, college gating, whatever it is that she does in the internet. Thanks, Amanda. Trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? Think it would be good. Daddy-daughter activities to find something to rebel against together. Like what? Fashion, consumerist, big budget remakes of foreign films. Consumerist? Big budget remakes of formal films. I would say fashion, but that's just me. She can always talk about clothes. Or movies. Movies is another one. Movies? Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a social to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plates of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot. Man, he didn't like that answer because I didn't get hearts.
Hey.
Being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk
Hey.
to. Yeah. I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. Never really considered myself an extrovert and extrovert, and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always.
Hey.
You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to. You know that? I smile. Pshaw. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac back in respective houses. Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably gonna feel it in my knees in the morning. You and me both. Don't give me that line. I don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. Oh, thank God. Thought he was gonna do that. I'm not usually like this on the first date. AKA, you are like this on every day. I was gonna say, don't turn into Robert. I will shut you down so quick, bro. Never mind. I'm glad. I'm also glad that you're not thirsty.
Hey.
All right, I'm calling it quits for tonight. Stay cool, man. You called me cool. Matt called me cool. Calm down. Calm down, Leo. I walked into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room.
Huh?
Hey, Pops. How was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool. You don't say. Amanda Panda. Matt thinks I'm cool.
Yeah.
Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dumped on by my own child. Unbelievable. All right, I'm eating the hay pops. See you in the bed. Night, kiddo. Buy quality, not quantity. How'd I do? Oh my God. I couldn't make it back to him, and I think that probably hurt me.
That was good. Could use a trombone, though.
Not bad. Not good either, but not bad. Little B. The B's not bad. While I'm doing my afternoon word jumble list, I hear the mail truck pull through the cul-de-sac. I wonder if we got any coupons today. The nice mail person slides a couple of letters in a large yellow envelope through the slot. Takes a couple of tries for them to get in. Hey, my coupons. I take a closer look at the large yellow envelope. I lightly knock on Amanda's door. She probably has her headphones on. Amanda! She yells through the door. What? I have something for you. I'm kind of busy right now. Can come back later. Okay. Thought you'd want this big old envelope we got from HIA.
Yes.
Immediately, Amanda pushes open that door. Honor Institute for the Arts. I mean, if you're busy, I can come back. Father, please. I hand her the envelope, which she tears open with her teeth. It's probably not good for your teeth. She doesn't seem to hear me and spits the piece of envelope. She pulls the letter out and unfolds it. And the suspense is killing me. This is her dream school. Amanda's face is unreadable. I can't believe this. Oh, honey, it's okay. If you didn't...
Hey.
I got in! Yay! Smart teddy bear. Panda bear. Oh, I got in! Amanda tosses the letter aside and gives me a big hug. Oh, sweetie. Congrats, sweetie. That's amazing. So proud of you. She pulls away and looks at the letter again. Oh my God. I really can't believe I got in. Well, of course you got in. You're a great student and you nailed that interview. And your photography is incredible. Wait, Dad? I know this one's really expensive and it's so far away. I think for a moment, HIA was one of the more expensive schools that Amanda applied to, but I know she had her heart set on it for the longest time. It'll be tough, but we're gonna make it work. Really? Of course. Amanda hugs me again. Thanks, Dad. Okay, sweetie. We're celebrating tonight. Dinner. Your choice. Whatever you want. Whatever. Amanda and I walk along the bayside, tearing into a foil-wrapped burritos from a nearby food truck. Could have chosen anywhere in Maple Bay Coast was not a determined factor. Please, Dad. You know I'm a simple gal. Just give me a burrito with a view. Can't say I'm mad. Amanda and I sit on a patch of grass and watch shit sail lazily through the bay.
Hey!
And the dorms are right near a bunch of cafes. And there are all these galleries nearby. And there's a discount if you bring your student ID. And Amanda, slow down. You're gonna choke on your burrito. I know, I'm just excited. Didn't I mention that the students get their own studio space once they're seniors? And we get all the professional photos editing software for free. It's nice to see Amanda so enthusiastic about HIA. But I wish she wouldn't do it between bites of her burrito. I thought I taught her to chew with her mouth closed. I wonder who my roommate's gonna be. You take a survey online and they match you with someone with a similar major and interest. I bet we're gonna be best friends. Craig and I were. A good roommate can be a lifelong friend. But don't even get me started on bad roommates. Like Smashley. Oh my god. Oh no. I'm just kidding. We didn't have a bad roommate. Our only other roommate was a puppy that Craig brought home one night. We spent a semester fabricating a story about our new foreign exchange student who had a really bad cough that sounded exactly like a dog bark. Carl ruled.
Yeah!
Oh, they let you have animals in the dorms if you get a note saying you need one. I bet I could forge one. I think I'd get a rabbit. Or maybe a snake. Or maybe both. Would the snake eat a rabbit, though? Yes. Oh boy, I think I'll leave all that up to you. She's so excited. I don't want to disappoint her, but I need to be real for a second. So you know, I had to talk with Mr. Vega. He didn't tell you about the dumpster fire, did he? What? No! I don't want to put a damper on the good news, but I need you to knock it out of the park these last few months of school, okay? If you really want to go to Orange, we need that scholarship money. I know you can do it. Okay. I promise I'll try my hardest, Scout's honor. I pat her on the back. Think you can handle a 14-hour drive to come home from the holidays? Gotta be some treacherous ice roads to cross. And don't even get me started with the paranormal occurrences. Well, it'll be worth it if I get to see you. Oh, my eyes immediately well up with tears. I love my little girl. She's so sweet. Oh, Dad, don't cry. I'm sorry. I'm just very, very proud of you. You're all grown up now, and you're such a good person. And I hope you know how important you are to me. Dad, stop. You're going to make me cry, too. It's too late, honey. It's happening. Oh, God. No. Dad, I can't get tears on my burrito. It's going to make it taste sad. Pull Amanda in for a hug and kiss her forehead. Love you, kiddo. Love you too, Pops. Have you ever read Rich
Welcome.
Dad?
You've got dads.
All right, so Craig? Hey, bud, so I have a favor to ask. Robert invited me over for a drink. And I know it's kind of fast pass and inviting another bro, but I know the guy for years and I still can't get a read on him. And I know it's gonna be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I love food. I especially love food that's free. And I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you! Really hope that's a sweat of relief. Yeah, I don't want to stir away from my path, though. That doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food, but why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? Him and Robert probably smashed. But Robert don't kiss and tell. So you doing this or what? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain could work itself into a paranoid spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you! Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig waits on the porch. No white wine in hand. Leo, boy, I'm glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine.
Nice.
Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's a good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar. I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know. He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's enigma. Start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have seriously doubts about whether he even knows how to shave properly or iron his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those two first.
Nice.
One time I saw him grab a hot dog from the trash can. God damn, Robert.
Oh.
I mean, it was at that very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still, if he were to trail, I think the jury would be definitely that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. I have not. Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it. But the difference is that Robert actually did it. Again, I will never do that. True, maybe he's enlightening one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back.
Nice.
We arrived at Robert's house, ring the bell, but the doorbell won't chime. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. 1 second. This is uncharted territory, Leo. What if he's making barking noises and there's no dog? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet.
Nice.
Finally, the door opened. Robert looks a little surprised to see me.
Oh.
Leo, didn't know you'd be tagging along.
I don't know.
Did Craig not tell Robert I was coming? Come on, Craig. I can leave if there's not. No, it's fine. Come on in. See what your place. Holy shit, your place is a shit show. Nice records. Enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice, super messy, but still nice. Make yourselves at home. You guys want to do this three-way or what? We can still hear barking from another door. I didn't know you had a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. I have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. Kind of dog is she? Pit bull. Rescued her from dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If I let her out right now, I'd probably have to take you both to the ER. Craig and I make eye contact. He rises an eyebrow at me. Okay. Anyway, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like osso buco. Robert leaves the room. Presumptuously to go into the kitchen, Craig leans in and whispers. Was the dog fighting things real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Bro!
What's a osso buco? I don't know. Did he make up that word? Till I have osso buco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Bobby's living room. That is the nickname for Robert, by the way. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually we wake up in a situation. We voluntarily walked into this one, dude. Robert finally walks into the room carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them. So we're eating here? Don't trust what?
Oh.
Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Nothing wrong with a plate that you could throw away. Robert sets a plate in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. Looks like meat. Maybe lots of sausage. I can make out some vegetables. Think that might be rice, but it could also be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors. This dish is amazing. The meat is so tender and the risotto. I think that's what it is. It's so creamy. Moist. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of a dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant.
Dude.
Can't you believe people just throw this stuff away? He said. Craig said, bro, dude. Craig said, WTF, bro. I almost gagged. I'm kidding. I look over at Craig, who was worried. But still has his mouth full. He gives Robert a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where'd you learn how to cook like this, bruh? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot second. If he's messing with us, I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe, crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs whenever I could scrape together some cash. Did a little strange for a piece of change, also. One night, I'm eating dinner at a little restaurant just outside of Madrid. I go play and realize I spent the last of my money on booze that night before.
Hey.
I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much, they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives of my mom's side. Over the course of 2 years, I worked my way up the bisque boy and sous chef, learned a lot. Greg and I waited for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back into the States? Who did he con in the game of poker in the back room of a speakeasy and safe passage in the crew quarters of the cargo ship? Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food is so good, I kind of don't care. That's amazing. He's got that looks can be deceiving type of life. It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on a paper plate. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. That is facts. Salsa burrito is screaming for itself. And the paper plates are just as good as a regular plate if you double them up. Hey, is it bad if I ask for a seconds? Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemon berry savoring, whatever. Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises, bruh. Robert winks. You bet I am. Too bad you bought him. I was gonna spend a little are we doing this or not time.
Oh.
You can come over for dinner anytime.
Hey.
Craig. I'm gonna get some seconds. He wants Craig, y'all. I told you. Me too. After consuming, he was trying to get Craig. He was trying to get Craig's D. He wanted some of that Asian American. He was about to get it too. After consuming way more ossobuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a late food coma with a generous serving of whatever savoring was, Craig and I decided to head out. He said you could come over anytime, Craig. He wants Craig. Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company. Especially if there's also burrito involved. He wanted some of Greg's D. He wanted Craig D.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Alright, anyway. Back to Matt. We're going to stick with the story of Matt. We're going to keep this going until we get our connection. Hopefully we get a connection. But we got one heart. So let's continue. Don't smoke. I haven't smoked in 6 years. Or vaped. Instead of messaging the guy, why don't I just walk over and grab some coffee? I'm feeling really sluggish today anyway. Amanda! Amanda sticks her head out of her room. Father? Wanna go to Coffee Spoon?
Yeah.
Oh, so you get called cool once, and now you're the cool dad who hangs out at the coffee shop and listens to the neon jazz and stuff. Amanda, are you gonna bring your laptop with your leather bondage journal so you can work on your poetry anthology? Look, honey, do you want me to buy you coffee or not? Let me grab my laptop and my leather bondage journal. Amanda and I make a short walk over to the Coffee Spoon. Place is quiet today. Just a few people hanging out and reading books in a cozy little nooks. I walk up to the counter to see a familiar pierced face.
No.
Hey, you were the dude I yelled at a bunch of the other night. What's up?
Dad.
Amanda casts a sideways glance at me. He tried to sell me a shirt. And who might you be, miss? This is my daughter, Amanda. Person I am a father to and am very protective of. Excuse me. In order to make your acquaintance, my name is Pablo. Did I mention that I make witch house music? I wouldn't call it witch house music, but okay. Piercing blow to my ego. It's not one that I will dissuade. My need to impress you. The innate dad sense is tingling. I am overwhelmed with the fatherly protective energy. I must do something to protect my child. Change the subject. Defend witch house. Report lines I've taken. Hey, witch house is actually a non-subtle form of music that many people enjoy, and I think our dear Pablo here should be proud to be making. Or technically making sense. He's only done the logo so far. Yeah. Also, I've never listened to Witch House before. Leo! Matt comes out washing dishes in the back room to meet Amanda and I. He and I high-five as fellow cool people do. I see you've met my newest employee. At your service, although I'm only here until Vacant Bill starts their world tour. What's that? Well, we have put out a record first.
Hey.
All right, Pablo, now what do we do with customers again? All right, yes. Pablo clears his throat. Ugh. Hello, good folks of Maple Bay. Can I interest you in some tasty caffeinated beverages? A smashing pumpkin spice latte, please. A classic, can you? Father John's Misto. A Father John's Misto, please.
Aww.
That might be the worst pun I've ever heard. Hey, it's beer comedy. Yeah, puns are the highest form of comedy.
Hey.
Yeah, more hearts. Oh, I was making a joke off Father John Misty has an album called Pure Comedy. And the drink is named after Father John Misty. So I was, yeah, never mind. Coming right up. Pablo gets to work making our drinks while Matt observes him.
Oh.
He'll get the hang of it, for as goofy of a dude as he is, kid works hard. Hey man, that concert was a lot of fun. We should hang out again. Hell yes.
Hey.
I'm actually gonna be done training Pablo in a couple of hours and was gonna go record shopping. Wanna come along? Absolutely. Pablo look at Amanda slid out. She said, okay, Dad, handle yours. Pablo brings us a drink and Amanda buries herself into her laptop. I spend my time sipping my drink and cracking jokes with Matt. Last time we hung out, he told me that he had trouble hanging out with other people. But for some reason, he and I talk and joke like old buds. It's weird. I really feel comfortable around him. Ah, that's sweet. Once Matt feels comfortable leaving Pablo on his own, I say goodbye to Amanda and we start walking to the record store.
Hey.
Have you ever been here before? No, I mean, we have a record player sitting in the living room, but all I have are 2 copies of Frapton Comes Alive.
Hey.
Oh, this should be fun then. We're gonna find you some good stuff. The walls on the store are packed with posters, artwork, stickers, and records. A few people mill around, flipping through milk crates of albums. Some Indian bands is playing through the speakers. It's a nice vibe. So why do people still buy records? It's kind of outdated at this point. I want a record player so bad so I can buy records, I'm telling you. My grandma had a record player and I used to actually play on it.
Oh.
I never turnstile on it. I actually listened to what was on there. There's a lot of people who will try to tell you that Vinley sounds warm or more true to the artist intended. But really, I think it's just nice to collect records.
Oh.
It's cool that in this day and age, we have just about every song ever created available, instrumentalists on our phones. But there's something about holding an album and getting to see the artwork in your hands that I'll always love. I still have CDs. R.I.P. LimeWire.
Hey.
I have those types too. That's why I try to get many other records that I love in physically form as possible. Remember when we were kids and would have to wait around by the radio with a cassette tape so that we could record our favorite songs? I still have my cassette tapes with my recordings. We even used to do shows on there. Good times. Before YouTube and shit. Good shit.
Hey.
It made each listener really special, and mixtapes were even cooler because of how much work they took. Now you just make a playlist. I think the last time someone gave me a real mixtape was in high school. I still have mine.
Oh.
Still listen to them too. I look around the multiple levels of record store and spot some genres: future wave, jungle, anarcho-punk, whatever. I had no idea where to even start. Man, this is a little overwhelming. Here, let me help you find something you might like. If you were a milkshake, what flavor would you be? Vanilla? Come on. If you could only buy one type of candle scent for the rest of your life, what would it be? Lavender, but you don't have that. Power of Ice, Cherry Blossom, Spring Creek Fireball, Doffel Mountain Spring, Camel. Probably this Summer Breeze. What's your favorite adamant sound? Rain, Bowling Alley, Star Trek. It's not supposed to be about me. It's about Leo. I'm sorry. What's your dream vacation spot? My backyard. Inside an active volcano. Living off the fat of the land of Liz. Starting a new life in. What's your deepest, darkest fear? I'm worried that people are nice to me only because they want something from me. No. I fear that I don't deserve happiness and won't ever get it. What if nobody exists but me and I'm fabricated this universe? Say you two, then the waiter tells you to enjoy your food. I don't know, that's stupid. What would Leo's biggest fear is? Leo's a little dramatic. I keep basing this, I based a few off me, my bad. But Leo does like TV, so that's fair. Leo is an overthinker, this character. He likes music. He cares about his daughter. When they first got here and he slipped up, he was talking about moving to a new place. I would say he's an overthinker, so I would say this. Matt thinks for a moment.
What?
Oh, I know just the thing. Matt runs to the other end of the store and returns holding a record behind his back. He shows it to me. This is Evil Friends by Portugal the Man. Danger Mouse came on this album to produce it, and I think it was perfect blend of what PTM does and what Danger Mouse does. Super fun, super catchy. You'll love it. Well, dude, thanks for the recommendation. You're gonna have a great time with it. Promise. Then I bring our records to the cash register. A young woman with a Spectrum ring and a buzz cut stands behind the counter with one earbud in. Usual stuff today, Matt.
Hey.
Just some light pickups. Matt places 3 albums on the counter. Swear I'm good at this. My Diet Sitch Forever by Mysterious Skull and the greatest hits of Remote Drive. Tight.
Hey.
Cashier rings Matt up, hands back his albums in a bag. She stares at me suspiciously. Who's this nerd?
Hey.
Who's the nerd? The nerd is my buddy Leo. Leo, this beacon of a human charm is Molly. I got a kick out of art school for destroying my painting. I got kicked out of art school for destroying my painting at the end of every critic. Whoa, whatever. Lovely to meet you. Anyway, Matt, is the open mic night still on? You know it. Are the third waves gonna do a special associate performance? I might see if I can get a few of the girls together. There's an open mic night going on? Yeah, dude. We do it every month at the Coffee Spoon. Some amazing talent always comes through. Got a flyer for it right here.
Hey.
You and Amanda should come by that night.
Hey.
Matt blushes. Oh.
Oh.
I mean, if you're not doing anything. Well, Kidville, be playing.
Hey.
If only. Finish paying for my record and we headed out of the store. Haha, Matt's warming up to me. Man, what a trip down memory lane. I haven't been in a record shop like that since Vance had shag carpeting. Now that you mention it, isn't it strange to think of all those weird little musical memories? How do you mean? Well, streaming. Well, I think music is very time and place sort of thing. A song is important to me, not only in that I think it sounds good, but whenever I was, where I was and what I was doing when I listened to it. There's music that reminds me of exes, of struggling through school, of being so poor that I didn't know where my next meal was coming from. I just listen to Eminem. He helped me through a lot.
Hey.
I am whatever you say I am. All that stuff and listening to those songs reminds me of those moments of my life. Yeah, now that I think of it, that's why music is so powerful. There's music for... Anyway, I'll explain. Yes, now that I think of it, even the pop concert Amanda made me take her to is special to me. I mean, I'm not really a fan of the band, but hearing their songs on the radio reminds me of how young and excited Amanda was. Music is so powerful that people don't understand. It's way more powerful than anything. And doesn't matter if you can dance, if you can't dance, people can enjoy music no matter what. It really does bring people together. And it's one thing that I enjoy about music the most is how many people can come together and just forget things and just, whether you have a genre of country, rock, punk, K-pop, J-pop, French, anything. It's just, you're always going to have someone who also likes the same thing. So it's one of those things that no one is ever alone in. If you're feeling a type of way, you have other people feeling that type of way that will listen to that same song. And it's such amazing how music is. Like, that's why I enjoy dancing to music. That's why I do random dances. It's more than just feeling rhythms and having fun. It's a workout. It's fun to do. I don't care about embarrassing myself on a camera. Most of these dances, I have so much fun and I have a ball. And it just reminds me of, this is stuff I used to do before I recorded it on YouTube. Like, I've been dancing to music forever. And it's just such a great feeling. And it's a great stress release. Way good. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm rambling.
Hey.
And then that even reminds me of younger me going to see my favorite bands in concerts with all my friends. I mean, I've been to Korn. I like Korn. Brian Head Welsh. I swear, Korn was one of the bands where every member was hot. I mean, everyone liked it. Monkey. My sister liked it. Monkey. Jonathan Davis was another favorite. Head. I mean, I'm telling you, Korn's band was woo. Oh man, and I had such a crush on the lead singer of Red Hot Chili Peppers. I'm telling you, memories. We would always go to my friends Kathleen Capman's house beforehand and smoke pot in her basement like we were so slick. Her parents definitely knew what we were doing. We used to take shots and stuff before concerts began. That was me. Wait, when was the last time you smoked pot? Matt stops and thinks for a moment. Been decades. Dude, me too. Where do we even get pot now? Is that even what the kids call it these days? It's fake shit and I would not recommend it unless you have an old-fashioned Willie Nelson type of deal or a Snoop Dogg type of dealer. All this shit now is fake and it'll fuck you up and I don't recommend it. I don't know. Not that I smoke. But again, I could find out. Do you want to get high and listen to our new records? Yeah, why not? Say no to drugs. What would he want? Ooh, this is a tough one. You know what? Fuck it. You know, we adults. Fuck it, fuck it. Man pulls out his phone and starts texting. After a few minutes, he looks up and smiles at me. Hey, Molly's got a hookup. Says to meet in an alley near the coffee shop.
Hey.
Okay, if it turns out the feds, we make a break for it, and I'll take the heart. Just promise me that you'll raise Amanda like she was your own. You realize that weed has been legalized in this state, right? It's probably that fake shit. I definitely knew that. But we live in dangerous times. Who knows what lurks in the seedly barrel of Maple Bay. We could find ourselves on the wrong end of the deal. Gone bad. Now we got the weed and the money. Just look out for Amanda. I told you, Leo is an overthinker. I swear. Oh, here's our guy. Coming around the corner of one of those nasty, greasy dumpsters surrounded in darkness is a lean figure dressed in all black. Is it Robert? Excuse me, Mr. Drugman? Surprise, the person almost jumps out of their skin. It's Lucian Damien. Lucian, goddammit. Who sent you?
What?
We're cool, man. We're cool. Says who? For all I know, you could be with the feds. Actually, weed is legal. Prove you're cool. What? I need to know you're down or I bolt. Show him you're not wearing a wire. Impress him with your extreme knowledge of current drug legally. Seek mutual assurance destruction. I'm not gonna flash a kid. It's just not happening. Let's hope this works. Yay! Look, man, I'm trying to buy drugs for you. And we know you sell drugs. You have dirt on us. You have dirt on, we have dirt on you. We're in this together now. Look, it's fine, I get it. Buzzcut Molly said you were coming. Right. Now that formalities are out of the way, let's make a deal. Hey, I got hearts. All right. How much do you want? One what?
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh.
He means weed, Lucian. Yeah, but how much? Like, dude, a nickel bag, an ounce, a key. Okay, let me shut up. I don't know nothing about this. I'm in kindergarten, whatever. One. Oh my God, look. Here. This and give me 10. Just don't tell my dad. Let's forget this ever happened. They keep saying one. That's so stupid.
Hey,
I won't tell your dad if you don't. Lucian hands me a baggie and something and disappears down the alleyway. I open it and take a deep whiff. Smells like genuine drugs. Yes, sir. That went smoothly. Yeah. We should get off the public property before we smoke this.
Hey.
Great idea. Let's head back to my place, yeah? Matt and I walk to our cul-de-sac and stop at the gas station on the way to buy rolling papers and soda. I feel like I'm 16 again. No bong? Like that I would know what a bong is. Whatever, I'm in kindergarten. Carmencine is having a sleepover tonight, so that gives us all the time we need to do drugs.
Hey.
Awesome. Let's do some drugs. Stop saying that like that. Matt pulls out one of the records out of the bag and puts it on for us. I plop down on my comfy leather couch. I plop down on a comfy leather couch and look around his place. There's a bunch of band posters, and his records collection takes up the entire wall. Whoa, what a collection.
Oh.
Been collecting my whole life. It was nice to finally get them all in one place after being on the road for so much. After being on the road for so much of my life, I had to ask my parents to hold on to them for me. Matt sits down next to me, and we lay the marijuana drugs out on the coffee table. Do you want to do the honors? Please, sure house.
Hey.
If you say so.
Huh?
I hope you know how to roll. I'm in kindergarten. Matt pulls out some rolling papers and sprinkles some in the beaten it tobacco onto the pieces. Starts rolling it back and forth, and the paper breaks almost immediately. Spilling drugs all over the couch. Oh, for fuck's sake, you guys. This is weed abuse. Not that I would know anything. Never was too good at this.
Hey.
Matt tries again, and this able to successfully roll a nice looking weed cigarette. He hands me the lighter and the blunt, I think, and I take it. Well, let's open up the nug, smoke some of that getaway drug, rip that golf fairway. Let's open up the nug. Ah, damn it. Is that a word? Fuck, I fucked that up. No. Yes. I like to join and inhale deeply. Fuck, I fucked that up. God damn it. This is not what I remember. It's been a while though. Maybe pot drugs have just gotten more potent since the last time I smoked. I passed the joint to Matt. Papa passed. I'm in kindergarten. Matt coughed a little bit. Should it sting this much? Or am I just a baby? Coughing is good? I need to stop talking. Matt takes a hit and his eyes grow wide. That's not weed. Oh, God.
Hey.
Did we develop a taste for meth? No, it's angel dust. Matt takes another hit and winks.
Hey.
Yeah, this is oregano. I sniff the air. Yeah, that would definitely explain why it smells like a pizza place in here. That little punk ripped us off. Oh well, we can still relax and enjoy the music sober. You know what? You're right.
Oh.
Sit and listen, though the Diet Stick album that Matt bought, which actually is catchy as hell. Nigga gave y'all oregano. That's funny. I look around the room again and see photos of Carmencita growing up. I spotted a young woman with a huge smile in one of the pictures with the two. Who's that? You know, damn. Come on,
I
bro.
don't know if I should.
Oh, that's Rosa. She was Carmencita's mom. She died when Carmencita was young. So sorry to hear that. Amanda lost Alex at a young age, too. Can't understand how hard that must have been. I look around again, spotting a framed gig poster hanging on the wall. On it, there was illustrations of Matt and Rosa surrounded by flowers. The cursive letters read, "Stillness, the dancing. Looks like they played the Soundgarden over a decade ago." Were you two in a band together?
I mean, I don't know if I should.
Yeah, that was the reason I was touring so much when I was younger. We traveled the whole country in this rickety-dink little van. It was hard to start, but once we started gaining notoriety and seeing how much our songs meant to kids, it was just incredible. Wow, that seems like a life some people only dream of.
Hey.
It was, and it was difficult at the same time. I couldn't have done it without someone by my side. Rose and I knew that we couldn't do it forever. The long hours on the road, missing your family, sleeping in the van, all that stuff.
Hey.
So once she became pregnant with Carmencita, we put down roots in our favorite town and to play in right there. Since she was a kid, Rosa always had a dream to own a quiet little coffee shop. She died before it opened. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't be. I'm not really sure what to say. I couldn't possibly count the number of times I told people the same thing after Alex died. Matt gets up and flips the records next to the turntable. I notice a dusty piano. Do you play?
Oh, man.
Oh, I'm out of practice. I used to jam on the keys back in the day. Oh, yeah? I front the hottest 7-piece sock band of the Eagle Rock Bay High School had to offer.
Hey.
No way. You had a ska phase? Phase? Ska never dies.
Oh.
Exactly, from Scamacito's Manifesto, who broke up after the senior talent show to pursue solo careers.
Yeah, sounds great.
Dude, that's so rad. Matt pulls out the piano bench.
Hey, yeah.
Give me some of those two-tone love. Oh, man, let's see if I still got it.
Hey.
I'll sit down at the piano. I sit down at the piano. Go with classic. Stick with your ska roots. Anyway, here's Wonderwall. No, stick with my ska roots. Hey, I think I'm doing it. I'm playing ska.
Hey.
Wait. That was just smoke on the water. Matt, I forgot how to play. The deep purple is always appreciated nonetheless. Alright, dude. Can you top that?
I don't know if I should.
I shouldn't. Ah, come on. No, it's been a long time. Never too late to get back into it. Matt, you just sat through a butchered version of Deep Purple Smoke on the water. How much worse can it be? Matt stares at the piano for a second. Okay. Okay. What was that? Was that good? Matt closes his eyes and runs his finger over the keys. His breath is deep and starts playing the melody. If I didn't know what he hadn't played the piano in a long time, I would have never had guessed it. Matt plays a soft, sweet tone filled with emotions. I never heard this before. Is this one of his original works? This is so cool.
Hey.
Matt finishes the song and finally opens his eyes. How was that? That was amazing. Oh, it's nothing. Come on, man, that was killer. Are you gonna pull that out of the open mic night?
Oh, man.
Oh no, I never played at those. Well, why not? You're really good. I just don't do it anymore. I just don't like being up there and alone and having so many people stare at me. Doesn't feel fun anymore. I can sense that Matt's getting uncomfortable at the thought of it. I won't push him any further. Alright, man, but I hope you know how beautiful your music is.
Oh, man.
Thanks.
Hey.
Matt and I sit and listen to more records until it gets late. I decide that I need to get back. I need to get to bed. Matt walks me to the door. Just never tell anyone about the oregano, okay? Deal. Wait, can I tell my doctor? I don't know anything about the health effects of smoking oregano in. I think we'll be fine.
Hey.
Night, dude. I smile. Night. I think that went well. I walk inside the house. It's dark, save for the silver of the light coming from beneath Amanda's door. I knock lightly on the door and enter Amanda's room. She's sitting at her desk with her camera editing photos. Hey, Amanda. Amanda swirls in her chair to face me. I have on headphones. I can't spin this chair. What smells like pizza crawler in here? What? Nothing. So, what's up? Dad, I'm hungry.
What?
Wait, no. Hi, hungry. No, I'm Dad. Amanda collapses onto the floor. I promised myself I'd never let it come to this. Sorry, kiddo, you set it up. I spiked it down. You're a monster. Want some spaghetti? Yes, please. Amanda and I boil pasta and heat up salsa in the pan. Well, I boil pasta and heat up salsa while Amanda watches. Despite the best efforts, I'm not able to set it on fire. How was record collecting? It was great. Did you know that Matt used to play in a band? No way. Was he good? I don't know if the band was good, but he played some piano for me tonight and it was amazing. He played piano for you? Dude. Yeah. I brought it up that he should play at the open mic night that's happening in his coffee shop, but he got kind of weird about it. Hey, I saw a flyer for that. We should go. It's not too late to start a father-daughter punk band and play a couple of tunes there. Yeah, let me break out my Galacco spell. I think I only know hot cross buns, but we can work off the We can work off of the chord progression. Amanda and I have a nice dinner before she goes back to her room to do photography stuff. I end up watching True Life. I'm a house hunter. They're staging an interview for a house hunter who is crying uncontrollably over the color of the walls. They know they can paint the walls of their house any color they want, right? That song is stuck in my head all night. I'm changing a tire, make sure you tighten. How'd I do? Come on.
That was a...
Yay! A+. We're gonna keep this rolling, baby. We did good. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. After a few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn off all the lights and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound, but can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now. Her voice sounds strained and sniffly. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. Oh, no. In the dark, I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, knees hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. Something happened. Leave her alone. Did something happen? No, nothing happened. Go away. Something must have happened. Leave her alone. All right, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She's not ready. She immediately starts crying again. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She's seemingly totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling that if I tried to do anything else, it would only have made her more upset. Can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I still think about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I rolled out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk to me about whatever's bothering her. She needs to calm down first. I don't want her to be like super pressure when she's going through stress. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops the frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster lever up and takes her still freezing burn waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. Was I supposed to pressure her into talking? I just felt like that would be a bad idea. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually sort of livid, but it always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back in the kitchen table and look at the picture of Amanda and it's hanging on the wall. And then I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get back up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started crying because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she just stood in the middle of the street and screamed. Then I took her for ice cream, and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving a bit of thought, I decided that if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I started rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walking to the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline to her room. She's clearly trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin, what? Can you come over here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah, I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting has set by now. Ta-da! Dad. Sorry you're sad, but I support you 100%. Aww. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad. Had to start over and this is beautiful. Strawberry. Meta gives me a big old hug. I grab some plates and forks and serve us some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What it is. This whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately and there's just, I don't even know how to explain it. I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes?
Oh.
I guess I should start from the top. See, she needed to cool down. She was going through her things and pushing her into talking. We all been teens before. I ain't never wanted people to push me. When I was ready, I would talk. It's just space, and when you don't want to talk when you're over emotional because you'll say things. Anger always makes you say things you're going to regret later, and it's just not a good time. So, you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The best friend, the one who puked in Dead Golf and Beyond, the other one. The best friend. You got it. Wow, proud of you. Oh, God, they're doing a remembrance. Anyway, ever since she got the acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but then I found out from Rosie M that both of the Emmas, Grace and Noah, all went to a party at Mackenzie S. On the same night. They all told me they were busy studying for the Calcius AB final. Yikes, so they didn't want her to come. So, another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's the thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst.
Oh.
Anyway, so the only people I told about the crush was Emma R, and she promised not to tell anyone. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama. So I just kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invited everyone out to get nachos at the mall. And after no texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them even put their phones down for more than 60 seconds, they all say they're busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them never mind. I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips, so I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. Ugh. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see there but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah, all hanging out together and eating nachos without me. That's fucked up. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalator watching them, and I realize that Noah and his arm is around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, bitch, I know. um, so I stormed over there and I'm like, bitch. I mean, hey, Amanda, sorry. And Grace drops the nachos on her shirt because, of course, she does. And MR's just like glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the, oh fuck, boring one, gossipy one. Did she poop the bed too? Wasn't she the boring one? Oh fuck. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm trying to remember who Grace was. The twins, I remember. Please. I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything, and I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most elaborate thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I just wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, might I add, which further contribute to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking them why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to Emma bitch R asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know that's a lot. You still following? What did MR say? I'm a little confused, but I think I understand. I have no idea what's happening. No, what did MR say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. MR says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word from word and a grossly long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me, but I am trying my hardest to be supportive. The thing was, MR is being an asshole, and she was a bitch for that. This is why you don't tell your girlfriends how nice and good your men are. You tell your best friend about your dude, they get curious because they probably have a shitty relationship and not a good dude, and then they're like, I want what she has. Then you turn all... And just don't ever tell your friends about your dude and how good they are and stuff. Just be like, this is my dude. And I love him. And leave it at that. Don't give them details. Because if they're having a shitty relationship, misery likes company. And if you keep feeding into misery, it will eventually try to give back to you. And you don't want to give back to misery. You rather stick with your positives. Just saying. I understand what she's saying. Long story short.
Oh.
They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a real terrible friend. And she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And then she left me on red. And then, left me on read? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply. And I know because there are red receipts. I don't know what red receipts are. It's a bunch of dots when someone's typing. There's usually a bubble that moves down or a check mark that moves that shows that someone has read the text. Leaving you on read means they didn't read it at all. Look, I know this stuff. Look, I may be 35, but I know what a fucking message is. I'm just going to nod and pretend I don't understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am because she's the last being kind of reasonable. And I'm venting to her about how pissed I am about everybody and stuff. Then out of nowhere, Noah texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent a screenshot of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. Damn. How are you mad? All right. I think you lost me at screenshot. It's when you take a picture of the screen. My God, Leo, get it together. But that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but Honestly, it's all just really stupid teenage stuff. The bottom line is that everybody dropped me. Half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. I can't believe she would just stab me in the back like that. She's not a good friend now. People change. It happens. I'm not even that mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Especially when you told her that you liked it to do. She could have said that that's your dude or something, but she didn't. She was being a bitch. Amanda stands at the remains of the cake. Stabs the remaining of the cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone just suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. And as mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them both, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected. I almost can't take it. What could I possibly say to her? Anyway, that's it. That's the whole so did tell. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know it's pretty bummed. It's kind of bummed. It's not dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's stupid things to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. Yeah, no, it's not dumb. I'm an adult and I get it, but when it comes to my kids, what they may be going through, I can always say, oh, it's not that big of a deal. But for them in their age, that is a big deal for them in their age. So I can't sit there and be like, oh my God, it'll blow over. Oh my God, you're fine. Oh my God, it's not that major of a deal. Right now, that is what's important. What they're around, their friends that they're with, those are important to them. That's the connections they're making with people. Connections of trust, connections of dislikes, all of it. So it's not that important to me, but at the same time, it's not my connections. It's not my problem. Just like when you go to work, you make connections with people, you make dislikes with people. Those are your connections. And your kids don't want to hear you talking about, yeah, that was my day at work, blah, 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 blah. But it's not dumb to you. So their problems should not be dumb to you either. Like, if you understand what I'm saying. Parent tip 101. Their stuff is just as important and as real to them as your life and world is real to you. I guess, unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximately human, feelings, things, whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long, long time ago. But seriously, I know you probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Not all friends last forever. Real friends don't do that. High school sucks. When you get older, you start to realize the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. This is exactly what I was saying. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. You will make friends every single day. You will meet people every single day. You will meet someone new. You start off in school with a huge crowd of friends, and slowly you start lowering those numbers until you're down to probably 2 or 3 very good, very close friends that won't bullshit you, that won't tell you a lie, that if you went out to a party and got drunk will help you or drag your ass home. Them are your loyals. All that stuff, when you start off, all those numbers, they gradually go down to what your real goal is, and that's having true friends. Facts. Parent tip number 2. It took me a long time to figure out that. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I had learned it sooner, like many people have. If the other person isn't putting the effort and showing you how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think this says way more about their character than it does about yours. That's right, because you're amazing. And if they can't see that, well, that's their problem and their loss. Plus, you're going to college soon, Amanda Panda. You're going to make better friends. I'll keep that in mind. I look down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes, we did just eat the whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up, goes to her room. Before she closes her door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You are always welcome. Love you, man.
I love you too, Dad.
Oh, she actually said it. Oh, my little girl. Don't trust gas stations, egg
Welcome.
sandwiches.
You've got dads.
All right, we're going to end this here because this is taking a pretty good while. But that was very hard fulfilling. Also, we had to play Yakuza and finish our last 2 chapters on it. But that was really sweet and very hard fulfilling. We will see who that is in a minute. But I'm going to end this here. Thank you guys for watching. That was such a sweet and good episode. There was so much that went on in that. And I appreciate everyone stopping by. Happy Valentine's Day to everyone. Hope you guys are having a good one. Whether you're spending it with your pets, with your kids, with your spouse, with even just your friends. You know, Valentine's Day is not always about spouses. It's just about spending time with people you care for. That's what it means to me anyway. But thank you guys for watching and continue to follow me, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to ring that bell on my YouTube channel at 1x999. Until next time, you guys do you. And I'm going to always do me. Bye.